Extragalactic storms over the top. Good win, Extragalactic.
She obviously took giant strides last preparation and come up with a near miss at her last run in the Goodwood.
Have a look at this for a finish. New York last her up on the fence. Extragalactic.
We all thought she'd won. She got the bob.
My goodness, what a finish. Extragalactic and Desert Lightning. I think they're the two.
That was last prep and this is now, but no, excited, very excited. It's a relief to have her back.
415, deep field, alliterate. Deep field filly this time, looks a jumper to run type.
Just kept going back and she just walked beautifully. She wasn't overly big, but she was a good athlete and she had this really good, big, fluent walk on her. And I thought, okay, beautiful, you're a really nice filly.
140.
I said, she's up to sort of 140,000. I think I'm going to buy her. And I hadn't had a bid at this stage. It went to 150.
150.
I bid 160 and bang, away we go. So one bid.
We sell her for 160.
Got the job done and syndicated her out to some beautiful people.
Trent Edmonds. Thank you, Trentley.
I was having a hit of tennis on a Wednesday night with a bloke that I just met, and I mentioned what I do. He's local to Pakenham, and so I've had a couple of horses before. Like we've got this little syndicate. We sort of take 5% and whatever. So, well, do I have a horse for you? And he goes, beautiful. Send me some info. No worries. So I went home. And it was like 11 o'clock at night. I bashed out an email, sent it to him, and that was the last 5% done. She's come back a bigger mare, a bit more mature after sort of this pretty much 6 weeks off that we gave her. So that all bodes well. I've taken good care of her. She's only had 7 starts and she looks like she's heading the right way. So we'll run in the Carlyon Stakes. It looks like a good kick-off for her. Set weights and penalties, so she gets 55 kilos. Like Barrackeel, he won the Moir last year. Ran in the Carlyon a couple of years prior to that. Mornington Glory, same thing. So it's a recipe that sort of having that run under your belt and then going to the big group one a couple of weeks later obviously works. So you know, we'll be there ticking all the boxes. Every trainer needs one horse to kick them off, and I've seen that, I've lived that with my dad before I was training, and I was just his foreman. When he won the Magic Millions with Hoots, and we went from sort of 40 horses to 70 really quickly, and the business took off and sprouted wings, and then sort of a couple of years later winning a Stradbroke and whatnot. So I've seen what a good horse and results can do, and yeah, if she could pop her head up for me at some stage this spring, you know, it'd be wonderful.